welcome and thanks for watching. Now I've got a lot of things planned for this channel. First of all, today I figure I might as well use a new background. This is my kitchen, as you can see. It's not actually my kitchen because I don't own the house, but it's a kitchen where I live and forget to eat. Now there's a few issues here. One is the shadows. There's a shadow across my face because this thing is above me and the light is in front of it. Second, I'm actually in the kitchen where there is food, so I will be eating and getting distracted by this video. Now I never eat, but for Christmas I got a strip of 12 beef jerkies. I'm 4 down, 6 to go, and it's getting tough to pick the bits out of my teeth. So thank you to the person who got me that, who I will not mention in this video. Also to the person who mentioned it at the house where I got it. There is actually a naked woman behind the beef jerky, which is very odd, in my opinion. And I know it's the whole debate about sex sells and stuff, but sex doesn't sell if you can't see anything before you eat the entire packet. So eating 12 packets of beef jerky, yes, okay, fair enough. You get to look at a woman who is covered up and naked. But what's the point in having it there if you have to eat 12 packets before you get to it? So aside from that rant, I'm going to go on to the video, but I have to say it is 20 past 2 in the morning. I'm very, very tired. I'm at the moment standing in my kitchen, as I said, and it is boiling hot. And I really don't feel like making this, but it has to be done for tomorrow. I am releasing it. So on to the show. Today's show is about Nostradamus predictions. I don't know if I said that right, but I hope I did. The first one I will be mentioning is the Great Fire of London. Now the prediction, as quoted: "The blood of the just will be demanded of London, burnt by fire in the year 66. An ancient lady will fall from her high place, and many of the same sect will be killed." And this is what actually happened. So the fire, as many people know, started in a bakery on Pudding Lane. This happened on September 2nd, 1666, or as the prediction said, the year 66. It turned into a 3-day blaze which took over the city. One of the explanations for the blood of the just refers to the millions of flea-carrying rats that were killed in the fire. That, to me, just seems like a reach to try and make a prediction more accurate. Now, peasant deaths weren't recorded at the time, but it said that only 6 people died in the fire, and 6 people dying in the fire is ridiculous! A 3-day fire over such a large area and only 6 people killed, are you serious? But then again, peasant deaths weren't recorded, so obviously there would be more, and only 6 of the important people would have survived. By important people, I mean people who actually were counted. How am I out of breath? Oh my god. Whoa. On to the next prediction. The French Revolution. Now the prediction, as quoted: "From the enslaved populace, songs, chants and demands, while princesses and lords are held captive in prisons, these will, in the future, by headless idiots, be received as divine prayers." Now this is what actually happened in 1789. Now the French people decided that they had enough with the aristocratic rule and revolted. The peasants took control of Paris and forced their demands upon the royalty. The aristocracy were taken from power and locked in the Bastille and beheaded by guillotine. That basically is the only information I have on that because I want to make this video as short as possible, so I will be going on to the next one now. Hitler. The prediction is quoted: "From the depths of the west of Europe, a young child will be born of poor people. He who, by his tongue, will seduce a great troop, his fame will increase towards the realm of the east. Beasts ferocious with hunger will cross the rivers. The greater part of the battlefield will be against Hister. Into a cage of iron will the great one be drawn, when the child of Germany observes nothing." And this is what actually happened. On April 20th, 1889, Hitler was born in Western Europe to very poor parents. Hitler moved Germany to action in the years following World War I, who by his tongue threw his over the top oratory skills. His fame will increase towards the arm of the East. This would be the Axis alliance with Japan in the East. Hister is believed to be a spelling error, so you can pretty much throw that out. The German army invading France and the greater battlefield refers to the Allied powers defeating Hitler. So basically all you need to know is any prediction can be read as true as long as it's not too specific and people stretch what they believe to be known. But let's move on to the atomic bomb. The prediction: "Near the gates and within 2 cities there will be scourges the like of which was never seen. Famine within plague, people put out by steel, crying to the great immortal God for relief." And what actually happened? And I returned in a different location. It is now 4:10 in the morning, camera is finally charged, and it's time to start again. I'm sorry for this video being boring and all other adjectives in the approximate vicinity of that word. Trying to sound smart, don't know if it turned out as such or not. I look so ill in the viewfinder, it is unbelievable. But yes, no hat. I'm trying not to wear hats. It's difficult. I've been wearing hats inside and out for about 5 years now, pretty much since I left school, and it feels weird having my hair free. So, onto the information. In early August 1945, the United States dropped 2 atomic weapons on the island of Japan, in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The suffering endured by those in the blast, and the radiation poisoning suffered by those who escaped the immediate detonation. Ugh. I'm gonna skip a few here because I'm tired and this video is going on way too long. And because I will be talking slower, it'll take longer to get through them, which means it will be a lot more boring for you, and I don't want this video to be 10 minutes long. I will move on to one that is proven wrong. This one is the Challenger explosion, and the prediction is as follows. From the human flock, 9 will be sent away. Separated from judgment and counsel, their fate will be sealed on departure, Kappa, Thea, Lambda, the banished dead Now on to what actually happened. On January 28th, 1986, the space shuttle Challenger broke apart 73 seconds after takeoff, killing all the asteroids on board. Asteroids? What? Killing all the astronauts on board. The cause of the crash was a defective O-ring made by Theocol, and believers try and arrange the letters from Kappa, Theta and Lambda to fit the name of the company. They also ignore that 7 died in the explosion and not 9, which just proves if people want to believe something, they'll believe it. If something is proven wrong, they will make up explanations or excuses as to why it is, and that's why I think all predictions should just be made as entertainment purposes only, instead of taken to actual fact. Case in point, the guy who said that the world would end early this year sometime. I don't know when it was. He was wrong and everybody laughed at him and he was like hunted down and something happened to him. Anyway, the last one I'll be commenting on today is another earthquake that is apparently going to come sometime in 2015. The prediction. The sloping path, great calamity through the lands of the West and Lombardy, the fire in the ship, plague and captivity, Mercury in Sagittarius, Saturn fading. Now this is what is supposed to happen. Now a giant earthquake is foretold to be coming in the near future. Now for many scientists, California is the obvious choice. Don't know exactly why, but I will probably make a video on that later on, because I don't know, and finding out will be quite fun. According to astrologists, the next time that Mercury will be in Sagittarius and Saturn in a fading position will be on November 25th, 2015. So I don't know if this is like an end of the world earthquake that's supposed to happen, but I think it might be beaten out by the 2012 one. So I know there'll be no one around to say like, haha, Nostradamus was wrong if the 2012 like apocalypse does happen. But I think if it does happen, a lot of people will think, if they are nerds or whatever you like to call them, will think that he wasted his time on predicting this one, because it's pretty much irrelevant if all life on Earth is dead in 2012. Of course, I don't believe that 2012 will happen. Well, 2012 will happen because it's like now. But, I mean the apocalypse in 2012. I'm very tired. I apologise for the video being so bad, and I'm going to go to bed. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe, be sure to thumbs up, rate, comment, share, and leave a comment telling me what you would like to hear in an upcoming episode. Whether it be scientific theory, fact, or query, or just my opinion on any subject of your choice. Leave it in the comment section below, and I will get to work on making an interesting video for you. Not this one, because it did not work. Starting Monday, nope, what day is it today? Wednesday, Friday. What day is it today? Wednesday. Starting Friday, videos should be a lot better. And by should, I mean might be. Not that they actually will, because it's me filming here, and editing, and writing the scripts, or stuff. So, it's probably going to be bad. But I do thank you for watching, and I will see you on Friday.